one of the questions, Brian, maybe you could help answer this, is do the LLMs support multi-language?
Sure. I assume they're referring to spoken language, but I'll also talk about programming languages just in case. So as for spoken language, as far as I know, Llama 2 specifically was trained only on English data. And also a big portion of training large language models is called reinforcement learning with human feedback. That's where real human evaluators evaluate the output of the model, and that's how they fine tune it. They are evaluating that based on English output. So the model will almost always output English language. Now, the language, it might understand if you input questions in another language, because other languages might have snuck into the training data set on accident. So there's a good chance it understands some other language, but it will always respond to you in English. And so as for programming languages, I don't know the exact list that Meta used to train this. All I know is that they trained it on a huge open source code data set, likely GitHub and many other sources. And so it will support almost all common, it will support all common programming languages. And then you saw in our demo today, Dart is far off from one of the most common programming languages, and it's able to write completely syntactically correct Dart. That's because the model is good, but also because Sav alluded to with retrieval augmented generation, the Llama is good generally at programming. It's like if a seasoned developer just picked up a new language, that you understand the syntax, you see a few examples, you know how code works generally, and it picks it up pretty quickly. So, but that being said, we would love to see if you guys could try to break this and find a language that it doesn't know, because we haven't found one yet internally, and we use a pretty wide breadth of languages internally here. So please hit our support channels if that's the case.
Yeah, and join the Discord too. We're always open to feedback. We want to hear from our users on a daily basis so we know we're building the right things.